in between middle and high school, we moved to Taos, New Mexico. And the public school system in New Mexico isn't the greatest, and specifically in Taos, it's not the strongest by any means. And I realized that, you know, I wanted to get out of this tiny town and I wanted to explore new things. And there happened to be one brilliant genius friend that I had at that time who was a year older than me and was really into science fair. And she was traveling all over. She ended up going to MIT. Like, I mean, she really truly was like probably the smartest, you know, person I've ever been friends with. And so she's like, you should try science fair too, and you can travel with me. And so I ended up trying out and doing really well and excelling, because I did like math and science quite a bit. And I ended up doing supercomputing competitions at Los Alamos, doing a lot of coding early on, being, you know, being involved like with the, like, I remember getting an email address, I think in 93, when I didn't quite understand what email was all about. And so I ended up going to the American Indian Science and Engineering Fair, which was a national fair, and winning one of the grand prizes for that my senior year. And I did a project in microbiology, utilizing traditional medicinal forms of kind of herbs, and then against Streptococcus and E. coli, and creating my whole project out of that. And so because I won one of those top prizes at the American Indian Science and Engineering Fair, I represented, I was one of the representatives of the US at the International Science and Engineering Fair, which that year was held in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And so during this time when I was doing a lot of that, I randomly was, you know, came into contact with the Dartmouth alum who took me to an event, and I met the Dean of Admissions at Dartmouth, and he invited me up and was like, what about next week? And let's extend that early decision deadline for you. And I said, okay. And then the rest was history.